Hi there, my name is Madison, but you can call me Arkhamesque Cosplay. I am 22 years old and I'm located in South Florida. My occupation when I'm not cosplaying Harley Quinn is I am a cashier. I wish I had something else exciting to say about that, but that's about it. I'll put all my social media somewhere in this video, and I guess let's get on with the questions. I first got started in cosplay actually when I first saw Harley Quinn in Arkham Asylum. I just loved her character so much. I was only 14, but I already knew that I wanted to be her, so that kind of sparked my first interest in it. I was waiting all year for Halloween so I could put on this costume, and my friends who were into cosplay and nerd culture and stuff like that said, hey, you can do it all year long, why don't you come to a convention with us? And so after that, I guess I just got rolling and I just really liked it ever since. Harley Quinn actually was not my first official cosplay. As you can imagine, my mother would not let me wear this at 14. So my first cosplay, I would say, was Stocking from Panty and Stocking. I'll put a really embarrassing photo of me at one of my school spirit days wearing that dress. So I was about 14 at the time of my first cosplay. I mostly do Harley Quinn cosplays, and by mostly I mean that's all I do, and I did Juliet Starling one time, who was just kind of Harley adjacent if we're being honest. The most difficult cosplay for me to get into is definitely Dark Prince Charming Harley, just because of that cone hair situation, and there's just so many components and layers to that one. That cosplay would not be at all possible without the help of my grandmother, who does that magical cone hair stuff. I'd say my process is I never really choose to do a cosplay, I just kind of see it, and I guess I just start working on it without really committing to the idea of doing it. I just start gathering components and it just sort of happens without me really thinking about it. And then one day I just wake up and I have a completed cosplay. So I think my biggest helpful hint is to not wait until the last minute before your event or convention to correct something. I would say definitely do a full costume and makeup test, because even the smallest thing can really throw you off if you're trying to do it like the day before your convention. I have a really preferred brand of face paint. It's a Ben Nye Clown White. When I first started, I was using the wrong type of Ben Nye, and it just did not look good. But once I got the right type of the Ben Nye face paint, it was smooth sailing after that. But that's for sure my favorite brand. It goes on smooth and it just looks really clean when it's all done, especially if you use the white setting powder with it too. Hashtag not sponsored yet, unless Ben Nye wants to arrange something. I know this is really cliche, but one of my favorite movies is The Dark Knight. I've seen it about 1,000 times. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people pick that as their favorite movie, but that's mine. My boyfriend always makes fun of me because I don't watch a lot of TV shows. I'm just one of those people who goes from YouTube video to YouTube video, and when I'm not doing that, it's probably watching like some old reruns on Netflix or something like that. I just pick a show that I've seen 1,000 times and just run through it once again. Like right now, I'm re-binging Shameless, and like last week it was like House MD, and before that it was like Breaking Bad again. But other than that, it's mostly awful meme compilations on YouTube. Like I said before, I think the thing that affected me most was playing Arkham Asylum for the first time. I didn't even want the video game. My dad got it for me. I was like, I don't like Batman, that's a boys thing. And I just saw Harley Quinn for the first time in that opening scene. And it was just like, I was just awestruck by this character. I don't know, something about her just really spoke to me. Also, I know this is maybe another cliche. One of my favorite video games is Grand Theft Auto 5 specifically. I guess I don't really have a good reason for that. It's good stress relief to come home and just shoot the crap out of people. Trying not to sound like a psychopath. Ironically, as I'm dressed as a psychopath. I think my favorite soda is definitely Cherry Coke. My favorite snack is Tabasco Slim Jims. And my favorite candy bar is a toss-up between Three Musketeers and Snickers. But honestly, just bring me any chocolate and we'll be good. My favorite breakfast cereal is probably Pops, but I also really like Fruit Loops. I think it's really upsetting when I see pictures of newer cosplayers who are just inexperienced or cosplayers who don't look 100% on point. I really hate that people love to pick apart their cosplays and make fun of them and just critique them. Not even really critiquing them, just trashing them for no good reason. It's really hurtful because at one point I did not look good at all, but you know what? I was having the best time while learning how to do something that I really love. And I think we should allow people to maybe look like garbage sometimes, because as long as they're having fun, that's really all that matters. I mean, I guess I could say Harley Quinn, but like, does that count? Do I want to be her, or do I want to be with her? I don't know. Both, probably. Although I do love Harley, I feel like she would be one of the worst people to be chained to for a year. I think she's really impulsive, and honestly probably really annoying at times. I don't know, Catwoman seems like she would be a good person to be chained to. She seems pretty mellow for the most part. I think it's pretty obvious who the dinner would be with. And, God, one question. Probably, oh, I have a good one. Does she regret, becoming Harley Quinn and doing what she did to get there? I think that would be a really interesting question to see her answer. Number 1 on my bucket list. I did not plan these answers out before this moment. Maybe that would have been a good idea. I think in general, I just want to travel a whole bunch. If I could travel to one place right now, I think I would really like to see maybe France, other parts of Europe. I don't know, I just really want to travel. The advice I would give to people just starting cosplay. I think the most important thing is to have fun with it, obviously, to take your time, to allow yourself to mess up, because you will. But sometimes that's part of the fun, is just being a hot mess. And this is just good life advice in general. Just be kind to yourself. And obviously, be kind to others as well. I feel like I've said just be yourself and have fun a whole lot, but I mean, I'm dressed as a clown. What else? Be yourself and have fun. There's no really better example than that. So anyways, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for listening to my rambling, and thank you to Connected TV Show for giving me this opportunity. Bye!